Let's do this real quick. Woo. Okay. Quick bench work that we're getting after over here. We're doing some bench and back. Beautiful Saturday morning here at the lab. You guys know what time it is. Wanted to just come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit. You guys know that to get to where you want to get to, you're going to have to do things that other people are not going to do. You're going to have to believe in a greater power that no one else believes in. You know what I mean? The vision is sold separately. You're called separately. When God calls you to a mission, when God calls you to a vision, for you to actualize that, it's best you don't even tell anybody. Because if you tell anybody, they'll be like, how do you want to pull this off? What are you talking about? If you look at stories in the Bible, I always hear what God is saying, and then I look deep into the stories in the Bible and I'm like, they were going through the same thing we're exactly going through here. In the Old Testament, when Noah was trying to build the ark, and it was telling people he had not reigned. He had not reigned in the whole of where Noah was. And God was like, yo, my son, start building an ark because rain is coming. You know what I mean? And Noah had to do it. All the doubters, all the haters were like, yo, what are you even doing? You're wasting your time. This one, that one is not going to rain, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the case may be, people are not going to believe in your vision. People are not going to believe in the vision that God has planted in you to do. It's not up to them. It's all up to you. Because if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to separate yourself and lock in and be like, yo, God placed this in my heart, I have to execute. I have to execute. Because like I always tell you guys, we are all being tested. And how you respond to that test is going to dictate if you're going to move forward in life or if you're going to still regress and stay where you are for a little while so you can learn or you can understand the test God is trying to teach you. Moving yourself forward or moving the needle forward in your life is going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of belief. For my guys now that are trying to lose weight, you might be struggling, you might be going through it, you're like, damn, how am I even going to lose this weight? How is this thing going to happen? What is all this? You know, you have to teach yourself how to fail first. Because the amount of times you're going to want to give up, the amount of times you're going to want to eat back, like eat like shit again, the amount of times you're going to do the things that you know is not going to benefit you, but you know that you have a greater goal of the man that you see that has lost weight, and you keep pushing and you keep grinding, because that's all it is. You know what I mean? The sacrifices that you make now, the belief that you have in yourself now is going to pay dividends in the future. When I started on this journey, embarked on my path, when I was going to the gym, long time ago, my mom was always like, don't go to the gym too much, you're trying to put on muscle. No, the one you have is okay. This one, that one. And I'm like, you guys don't even know where I'm going with this. You don't even know where I'm going with this. Everything that you do on your path, everything you're drawn to is for a reason. It's for the path that God is making you walk. I don't know why I love being in the gym. I don't know why I love being in shape, but I know it's going to pay me dividends in the future. I don't know why I love talking on camera. I don't know why I love doing all this stuff, but I know it's going to pay me dividends in the future. When you're able to do it and keep doing it and keep showing up and keep making the sacrifices on a day-to-day basis, believing in yourself that, yo, everybody might be against me right now. People might not believe the vision right now. People might not even think of what I'm doing right now, but you owe it to yourself to keep pushing. You owe it to yourself to believe in you. Because at the end of the day, when you look around, looking for who's going to help you, looking for who's going to save you. The mirror points back to you, because you're the one that's going to have to save yourself. You're the one that's going to have to make the sacrifices. You're the one that's going to have to show up. You're the one that's going to have to believe in yourself more than anyone. Today is all about belief. You have to believe in yourself. I didn't feel like coming to the gym today. Like I told you guys, it's Saturday morning, 5:24 a.m. right now, here at the gym. Can't even count up to 10 people. I didn't feel like, when I woke up this morning, I was like, I got to go to the gym again today. You know, I didn't feel like it. And that voice started coming in, you know, you don't have to keep doing this, bro. You can give up now. You know, you can just stay in bed, lay down, and then you can do something later, you know, go downstairs, take a walk, whatever. Another voice is like, no, get your ass up. What the fuck are you doing? What's your problem? I thought you want to be great. I thought you want to be the difference. I thought you want to be the standard. This is what it takes. In this moment right now, this is what it takes. And if you're not willing to put what it takes, then you might as well just call yourself a loser or a scam, because you're just fooling yourself here. You want the results, but you're not willing to put in the work that it takes to achieve the results, then what are you doing? You're playing games with yourself. You know what I mean? So I had to get myself out of bed. I had to push. I had to grind. I was like, let me just get myself in the car. Got in the car, just had my windows down, playing music and just having enough breeze just blow me, you know, and just all deep in my thoughts, thinking of how I want to conquer the day, thinking of how I want to set myself up for success, thinking about the drive, you know, the early morning drive when you go into the gym when there's no cars outside. It just has you in your thoughts because you're just thinking like everything that you do right now is going to be worth it. Everything you do right now is going to be worth it. The sacrifices you're making right now, the things that you're doing right now that nobody sees, the unseen work that you're making sacrifices, you're like, oh man, let me just keep grinding in the dark for now. Let me just keep grinding. Let me just keep doing whatever you're doing that is setting you up for success, that's pushing the needle forward in your life, that you're trying to change. You're like, you know what, I need to lose this weight. You know what, I need to make more money. You know what, I need to do this. You know what, I need to do that. When you get to that path of belief and locked in, you're untouchable. You know what I mean? You become undeniable because you're willing to do what it takes. You're willing to show up when others are not going to show up. You're willing to eat right when others are going to eat like shit. You're willing to sacrifice when others are not going to sacrifice because you know deep down it's going to pay you dividends. Deep down you believe in something greater and know that, yo, this is the necessary path that I must walk. Everybody has their own path that they must walk, and it is sold individually. The dream is sold individually. God has called you, or God has, when God made you, it's like, this is the path John must walk. This is the path David must walk. This is the path you must walk to become the man that I've destined you to be. And some of us realize it too late. Some of us realize it and are still like, God, are you sure you're telling me? Is it me you're telling? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because when they think of how much work they have to do to execute on the mission that God has told them, they start doubting themselves. You know what I mean? So the belief is only going to come when you trust God and when you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself and you put the work in so that you back up that belief with the work, knowing that, okay, you're confident in your abilities, you're confident in yourself because you've put the work in. You know who you say you are. I don't need anyone to tell me that I cannot deadlift 500 pounds or I cannot squat 400 pounds plus, because I've done it time and time and time and time and time again. It's like second nature to me. So I can come in here on any given day and be able to pull that because I know that's who I am. I do this shit. You know what I mean? The same should go for you too as well in any area of your life or in any endeavor you're doing. People should be able to look at you and be like, yeah, that guy is really about that life. He's really about that work. You know what I mean? It's really about that sacrifice. It's really about showing up. It's really about doing the things that's going to set him up for success. You know what I mean? But yeah, enough talking, guys. I've been talking for the past 8 minutes now. It's about for time for me to go back, do my set, and get this session out of the way. I just wanted to knock out this video because that's what I was just feeling this morning when I came into the gym. I'm like, bro, my belief in myself has to be stronger than anyone else. Because on days like this when I don't feel like doing it, on days like this when I feel like throwing in the white flag or throwing in the towel, there has to be something greater within me that still lets me wake up and push on. You know what I mean? That still lets me sacrifice. I know that, yo, bro, you got to make the sacrifice. Everything is going to pay up. If you quit now, everyone's going to be right about you. If you quit now, you're just going to fall by the wayside and just be a loser. You know, I don't want to be that average loser, average Joe. No, we're going for greatness. We're going for more. We're shooting for more. You know what I mean? And the only way we do that is by the sacrifices, is by the belief we have in ourselves, is by the disciplines, by the commitment, is by the routine that we have that sets us up for success. So guys, make sure that you're on your path. Make sure you believe in yourself. If no one else believes in you, believe in yourself. I know that I believe in you too, because we all believe in ourselves here. We're trying to improve. We're trying to be better than what we are. We know that we're destined for more. We know that we're called to greatness. You know what I mean? And the only way we show that is by doing the work and making the sacrifices that it takes to get there. So in all, what I'm going to end you guys out with today is belief. Believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, and trust God and believe that He's going to get you out of the situation you're in and He's going to take you to greater heights. The greater heights are going to come when you believe and you trust God and you execute on everything that He's telling you to do. Oh yeah, like always, if you guys like today's YouTube video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and then we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.